Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Buddhaya. Today I am going to tell you another story. The name of the story is Tittira Jataka. This story was told when Buddha was residing at Badarika Monastery near Kosambi about Venerable Rahula. From the time he was Samanera, Venerable Rahula was always good in his behavior. One day Bhikkhus were praising that Rahula always obedient and he always welcomed whatever the instruction is given to him, and whenever he was corrected, he always was patient and grateful for that. That time Buddha came and Buddha heard about this, and then Buddha told, not only this time, whenever Rahula had all these virtues, he had them all in the past life also. So with the request of Bhikkhus, the Buddha started the past story. Long ago, when Brahmadatta was reigning in Varanasi, Bodhisattva was born into a Brahmin family. After receiving his higher education in Takasila, he came back to the Varanasi hometown. After that, he decided to give up all the worldly things and become an ascetic. Then he gave up everything. One day, he went to the Himavat mountain to become an ascetic and practice their austerity and meditating. When the rainy season was started, he traveled near to the village to find out some salt and place to live during the rainy season, because it was difficult to live in a modest forest during the rainy season. So when he went to the village, the villager noticed this ascetic is not normal. He is very special. He is very good at his behavior, the way he speaks, the way he walks, the way he interacts with people. So villagers were impressed by his behavior and they invited him to remain there. And also villagers, they made a small hut for him and provided all the things he required during the rainy season. And it is said that in that village, a hunter was living there and he had a trained partridge, that means a bird, and he always takes this partridge in its cage to the forest and he hunts all the birds. And the partridge one day noticed, because of me, all my relatives are causing to death. If I don't cry, they don't come. If I cry, they come to save me, and they all trapped in the net and captured by my master. By seeing that, Partridge became upset and he started thinking, because of me, my relatives, they causing to death and suffering. He worried, this is evil behavior in my part and I don't mean to harm them. As he wanted to test himself, remained silent in its cage. Then no birds came. Then honor, he became angry and he took one stick, bamboo stick, and he started to beating its partridge. Even though he tried to keep silent, he cannot keep silent and started crying in pain. And because of this, when the partridge started crying, all the birds came to rescue him. The hunter had big net. With his net, he trapped them all easily and take them to their home. By doing this, the hunter was living a good life. And then the partridge always worried about what he is doing, because he has to act as a decoy by his owner. And he always worried about, because of him, that all the birds are captured and killed later. Partridge thought, am I responsible for it? Am I guilty for this? Likewise, the partridge continues wondering but could not find the answer. One day, again, the hunter, he took its cage and went to the forest. Again, the partridge cried, then all the birds came, and again, the hunter easily captured them all and returned to the home. On the way, he was passing by one of the ascetics' hermitage, and as he was feeling thirsty, he stopped there and he asked a glass of water from him. Then ascetic offered him a water. After that, the hunter, he put down his cage near the He lay down for take rest some time. Then Petrich thought, this is my chance. Ascetic would help and resolve my problem or my questions. After thinking that when his honor was a slave, he asked slowly, Venerable sir. Then ascetic replied, what can I do for you, my friend? He said, I'm very happy. I am well taken care of. I get plenty of food, but I'm forced to act as a decoy. And I'm wondering, am I responsible? Am I guilty? Will I get the result for this action? Also, he added, I am in great danger. I'm responsible for the death. When I cry, all the birds come. When I don't cry, birds they don't come. Then ascetic replied, if there is no intention in your heart, the consequences will not come to you. The result will not come to you. After that, again the Petrich was not fully convinced, fully satisfied. Again he asked, whenever I cry, they come. When I don't cry, they don't come. And I try my best not to cry, but my master beat me with stick, and with pain I cried. And they came and they captured and later killed. I really worried about this. Please resolve this problem. Then again the ascetic replied, if there is no ill intention in your heart, the result of this action will not come to you because your intention has no evil. After that, the Petrich finally he free from remorse. After the completing of discussion between Petrich and ascetic, by that time his master woke up and after paid respect to ascetic, the hunter took its cage and birds and shouldered the cage and take to the home. Here the story ends. The Buddha identified in that time Rahula was the Petrich and I was the ascetic. Thank you very much. Hope you understood this story. May you all be happy and well.